Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ, and for today's class we'll use a couple blocks. We'll be experiencing a shoulder bliss, enhancing range of motion, strengthening, and core. Coming down to the ground in an easy cross-legged pose. We'll bring the fingertips behind us for support in lengthening the torso and the spine. Noticing the breath, and initiating the Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose, lengthening the inhales and exhales. We'll release the hands and bring them up and over the head. Interlace the palms, growing tall, palms reaching for the sky as you ground the sitting bones, finding more length in the torso. Release the hands and we'll drop them halfway down, going to eagle arms, right arm over left. Lift your elbows up and then exhale. Elbows to your navel, round the upper back. Breathing here, releasing the shoulders. Inhaling back up, lifting the elbows as you drop the shoulders. And then we'll hook the right arm with the left elbow. Pull the right arm over to the left. Feeling a stretch in the outer right arm, turning your head to the right. Then we'll release the arms behind us. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Pull the right wrist down and back behind you. Letting the breath move through the body. Coming into a twist, left hand outside right knee, right hand reaching back as you open chest to the right. Right hand can be off or on the ground. And release back to center, arms halfway, shoulder height. Left arm on top of right for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up. Exhale, elbows towards the navel as you round the upper back. Drop the head down. Breathing into the back, upper back, shoulders. Inhale, lift the elbows up as you drop the shoulders down. And hook the right elbow with the left arm and pull the left arm over to the right, gazing to left. We'll release the hands behind us. The right hand's going to grab the left wrist, pull the left hand down and away from you, opening the chest. And we'll bring the right hand outside the left knee, open chest to left. Releasing. Make sure there's some space in front of you, and we'll try to transition towards downward dog. So bring your hands in front of you and try to rock forward from here, coming forward on your knees, and the feet release back behind you. And then draw your knees in when you're ready, moving towards a downward dog. Pushing into the 10 fingers, palms, straight arms, wide shoulders, hips pushing back. Feel the breath move through the body, and we'll drop the knees down. We'll take a block, index finger and thumb on the edges of the block, and we'll bring it flat to the ground on with our forearms down. So palms and forearms pressing down. Shoulders, elbow, and wrist are in one line. Don't let your elbows splay to the side. Keep them pressing down. Knees under hips, hip width. Press your palms, fingers, elbows down, forearms down. The right top of the foot is going to reach back, pressing the top of the right foot, activating the right leg, the whole leg, the inner thigh, quads, outer hip. Head up, gazing forward, wide shoulders back. Now we'll bring the toe mounds down. So toe mounds pressing, heel pushing back, straight right leg, head up, wide shoulders. And now we're going to lift the right leg up. Find your low ribs drawing in. Inhale, then exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, head up, wide shoulders. Exhale, pulling the knee in. 3 more times. Inhale, lifting. Gaze up. Exhale, pulling the knee towards your chin. Moving with awareness, going slow is actually more challenging. Exhaling back in. Inhaling up, lengthen. Exhale, pulling the knee in, head down. And inhaling all the way up, releasing. Pushing back to a child's pose, take a moment. And we'll move on to the other side. Forearms down, hands flat, palms pressing down. We're going to bring the left foot back when you're ready. Top of left foot pressing down. Inner low ribs drawing in, head up, wide shoulders. Activating the left leg. And we're going to curl the toes under, press the toe mounds on the left foot, heel pushing back, head up. Holding 3 more breaths. And from here, we're going to lift the left leg up, engage the core, head up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lengthen, head back. Exhale, drawing in. Inhale, lengthen, press the palms, forearms. Exhale, coming back in. Inhale, lengthen, feel the inner back thigh, lift. Exhale in, pull in. Inhale, head up. Exhale, drawing the left knee in. Inhale, head back, lengthen. Exhale, releasing. Taking a child's pose. Find the breath. Now we're going to come to a forearm plank. So press both feet back, pressing toe mounds, heels pushing back. Inner thighs to sky. Look forward, head up, wide shoulders. Feeling the core, strong shoulders, legs, and slowly come down to the ground to a sphinx. So you're just dropping the hips down, head up. Exhale, lift the core, drop your head down. Inhale, ears back, head up, press your palms. Exhale, lift the core. From here, keep pressing and curl your toes under, lifting back to the forearm plank. Holding, finding strength and stability. And drop the knees down. Release the block. Coming to a downward dog. Pushing the hips back, finding length. And we'll finish the exhale, stepping the feet to hip width. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back, lengthen, head up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees if you need to, releasing the crown of the head towards the floor. Press your feet, coming all the way up, hands in a V position, find length. Draw the low ribs in as you reach the hands up towards the sky. And we're going to exhale all the way back down to the forward fold, releasing the head down. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back to a high plank. Holding here, building the strength. Heels pushing back. And then going to downward dog. We're going to go rock back and forth 3 times. So from downward dog, we're going to inhale forward to a high plank. Shoulders can pass the wrist. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale forward. Try to find straight legs. Exhale, pushing back. Last time. Inhale forward. Push the heels back, shoulders past the wrist. Exhale, downward dog. We'll drop the knees down. Coming to kneeling position, knees are hip width. We'll bring the hands up and grab opposite elbows above the head. Softening the low ribs down, we'll pull the elbows back and lean to the right. Come back to center and going over to the left side, lengthening the right side body. Back to center, release the arms down, and we're going to step the right foot forward. So you can use a high block outside the left hip for support, or keep your hands together in front of you and step that right foot forward. Kneeling lunge, stacking the joints, knee under the ankle. When you're ready, we'll lift the arms up, lengthen, kneeling lunge. Dropping right elbow above the right knee, open chest to left, left hand pulling back and down. Take a moment to retract the top of left shoulder down and back towards the spine. Slowly from the back, top of the shoulder, lift the left hand up as high as you're comfortable with a straight arm, and then with awareness, drop it back down. We'll do it one more time. Lifting slowly back up, initiate the movement from the back top left shoulder, and coming back down. We'll come back up to center, arms shoulder width wide, left hand outside of right knee, stay tall, open chest to the right. We'll drop that right hand back behind us. So we're going to pull the right shoulder down and back, and then lift the arm up as high as you're comfortable. Don't force anything, and drop it back down with a straight arm. 2 more times. Lifting up, noticing your range of motion, and slowly drop it down. Last time. Inhaling up, exhaling down. We'll come back to center. One more time on the other side. So right elbow above the right knee. Open chest to left. We'll just do it once here. Drop the left shoulder. And with awareness, lift the left arm up as high as you're comfortable. Maybe a little higher this time. And slowly dropping it down. We'll come back to center. One more time on the other side. Arms wide. Left hand outside of right knee. Right hand back behind us, drop the shoulder, and then lift the arm up when you're ready, and slowly drop it down. Back to center. So we're going to step the right foot back to meet the left knee. And now we're going to interlace the elbows the opposite direction. Softening low ribs down. And we'll lean over to the right when you're ready. And then over to the left side. Back to center. Release the arms down. So we'll step the left foot forward. So use a block if you need one for stability, or keep your hands in front of you. Lift the left foot forward, stacking the joints. So left ankle under left knee, right knee under the right hip. When you're ready, inhale the arms up, kneeling lunge. Left elbow above left knee, open chest to right. And slowly lift the right arm up, initiating movement from the back of the shoulder and down. 2 more times, lifting up as high as you're comfortable, straight arm. Exhaling down, 1 more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. We'll come back to center, arms wide, shoulder height. Right hand outside of left knee, open chest to the left, dropping left hand down and back behind you. And when you're ready, lift the arm up and drop it down, initiating movement from the back of the top left shoulder. Noticing the range of motion, back up again, dropping it down, and 1 more time. We'll come back to center. Same thing, 1 time on each side. So left elbow above left knee, open chest to right. We'll drop that right hand back. And going deeper inside the body, lifting that right hand straight up. And going down. Arms wide, turning to the left. Left hand outside of right knee, drop the left hand. Going deeper inside, lifting the left arm up. And down. Nice. Back to center. We're going to step the left foot back, so use a block or hands together. Hands coming down to the ground. We're going to go to a high plank. Head up, holding high plank, push the heels back. Strong thighs, inner thighs to sky. And we'll push back to downward dog. Noticing the breath. Going deeper inside the whole body. We're going to jump to the top, so straight arms. Press your toe mounds, lift your hips, and jump. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Press your feet coming all the way up, hands over the head, reaching up. Exhale, arms down by the side. Moving towards some balancing poses before we do a shoulder stretch. So we'll come to tree pose followed by a figure 4. So we'll bring the high blocks in front of you. And we'll start with the tree pose. So ground your left foot down and then bring your right foot either towards the ankle, shin, or above the left knee. So find your version where you can find your focus, a sense of balance, and breathing into the pose. Hands come to prayer. Grounding left foot down as you grow tall. Moving to figure 4, so bring that right ankle above the left knee, bend the left knee, flexing your right foot to protect your knee joint, hands to blocks, and release the hips here, the right hip, as you bend the left knee. Breathing through the pose. We're slowly going to come up and release the right foot down. So from here, we're going to step back to a high lunge. Left knee bends, right foot steps back. Hands down when you're stable. Lift the arms up, lengthen to the high lunge. Breathing through the pose. Feeling expansiveness. And we'll drop the hands down. So the back right heel, we're going to turn it in and shorten the stance. Heel to heel alignment. Straight legs. Interlace the hands behind you. Lengthen the front torso. Lift your hip bones. And exhale, folding down. Drop the hands up and over the head, releasing the shoulders. Pushing the hips back, pressing your front toes. Inhale will bring you up, and then we'll bend the left knee, step the right foot forward, switching to the other side. So tree pose, right foot roots down as you lift your left heel. Can stay down towards the ankle, the shin bone, or above the right knee. Whichever version. Hands to prayer. Keeping your sense of balance and focus. And we're slowly going to release the left foot down, going to figure four. So we'll bend the right knee, left ankle above the right knee. Flex your left foot to protect your left knee joint. Hands to high blocks and releasing the left hip. Letting the breath move through the tension to release more. We'll inhale up, release the foot down, and we're going to step back. So bend the right knee, left heel's going to lift, and step back to a high lunge, hands down. When you feel stable, lift the arms up, and just feel a sense of expansiveness as you let the breath move in this pose. Drop the arms down. So we're going to drop that left heel in, shorten the stance, heel to heel alignment, straight legs, interlace hands behind you, square hips and shoulders to front, lengthen front torso, lift the hip bones, exhale, forward fold, dropping the arms up and over the head to release the shoulders. Pressing your front toes, pushing the hips back. The inhale will bring you all the way up. Bend the right knee, step the left foot to the front. So from here we'll come down to seated by doing a squat. So you may use the blocks or not, depends. We'll drop the hips down. See if you can just come straight to the floor from here or use the blocks for support if you need to. And coming down to the ground. Moving towards a forward fold. You can keep your feet together or hip width, like legs can be hip width. Inhale, arms up. And dropping down, hands on either side of the legs. Keep the head up for this one. Pull the heart forward, shoulders back. This will give more length at the back of the legs and also at the back of the body, hips. Low back and hips. And releasing. We'll do some core before we go to the back. So we'll bring the knees together, feet together. Toes can stay on the ground, arms on the side of the legs. Option to lift the legs up halfway. Hold here. If this is accessible, you can bring the legs straight as well. A little more challenge. So it's whichever version. And then we'll drop the feet down. We'll do this 2 more times. Pull your knees to your chest. You can stay here or lift your legs up. Breathing through the pose. And drop the feet down. Give it a break. Strong core here. Last time, we'll lift up when you're ready. Keep the chest open. And release. So we're slowly going to come onto the back. You can leave your hands by the side to roll down. And for bridge, we'll do a modified bridge with a block today. So you can bring flat block under your sacrum or the medium height block. So this will bring it to a spot on your sacrum where it feels good and stable. You may have to adjust it a little bit, but you'll find the sweet spot. Once you've found it, relax your shoulders in towards the spine. Feet are wide, hip width, and just take a moment to release the hips onto the block. We'll move towards bridge. Bring your palms straight down towards the ground and lift your hips up. Chin away from the chest. See if you can soften your low ribs down. Opening the front body. And then we'll release back onto the block. Press your feet evenly, palms pressing down. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hip bones up. Hip bones towards the sky. Strong core, chin away from the chest. Press your arms down and slowly drop the hips on the block. Last time. When you're ready, press your feet and lift the hips. Try to engage your core in this pose by softening the low ribs and coming down. Leaving the block under the hips, we're going to lift the legs straight up for a cooling posture, reversing the blood flow. Taking a few breaths here. Lengthening the breath, cooling down the body. And we'll slowly drop the feet back down. Lift the hips, release the block. Coming down onto the back for a Shavasana. So palms to the sky, dropping the legs down and releasing. Allowing yourself to drop in, journey inside the body. Start to bring the awareness back into the space. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Inhale the hands up and over the head. And pull the knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. We're going to rock up to seated, and we'll take a moment, about a minute here, to build our concentration and focus on the third eye, the Anya chakra between the eyebrows. Bring your index finger and thumb together, palms down on the knees. And we'll bring the awareness in between the eyebrows and back towards the brain and towards the temples. So your awareness is between the eyebrows, back towards the brain, and you have a peripheral vision working towards the temples. Try to maintain this focus for about a minute. And we'll slowly release the focus. Bring the hands to prayer. Bring your attention towards the heart center. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.